Twitch streamers report DMCA takedowns for in-game sound effects. You remember all the fear about in-game music and how Twitch basically said, oh, just turn off your game's music if you're so worried. Now they're filing DMCA takedowns for sound effects. If this doesn't prove that Twitch is now just an IRL, like e-thought streaming platform, I don't know what will. Who the fuck is going to do gaming on Twitch when they're pulling shit like this? Content creators report flags on sounds such as clock chimes, police sirens, bird noises, and wind. Yeah, this entire system needs a massive, massive rework. I agree with the quartering. This is one of the things I actually think YouTube does better, where their automated system, which is where actually most of these matches would come from, it tells you at upload time what it finds. And you're generally okay. Not always, obviously, but it filters out a lot of the bullshit. You know what you're getting into before you hit publish. But on Twitch, fucking Amazon invested nothing into protecting their creators from DMCA abuse. And they're all just going to come to YouTube gaming now, I hope. Amid a recent surge of DMCA takedown notices over music, a number of Twitch streamers are reporting their videos are being flagged due to in-game sound effects. It's not enough to just flag music. Now apparently you can copyright sound effects. On Twitter, multiple content creators have criticized Twitch for muting the audio or issuing DMCAs on their videos for sounds such as grandfather clock chimes, bird and insect noises, police sirens, and wind. They joined numerous other streamers voicing displeasure with Twitch after the platform purged thousands of videos last month in a crackdown on copyrighted music, as the platform faced thousands of DMCA claims from major record labels. Let me go back to what I have ranted about before. This is the work of the RIAA. I keep saying the RIAA and MPA are the biggest enemies of the internet out there. These guys have done more damage to the internet than all the governments of the world combined. They are that bad. And if we do not bankrupt these fuckers when we have the chance during the pandemic, we may lose this chance forever to be rid of the internet's greatest enemy. The sooner these organizations go bankrupt and disappear, the better off all of us will be. The company then went on to encourage streamers to go through their archives to delete any possible copyrighted material, but did not provide information on what would constitute a violation, who was making the claims, how to contact them, or what penalties would be issued, prompting further backlash. Yeah, here is where I'm going to resume what I was kind of ranting about earlier. Here's the problem I have with companies like YouTube and Twitch. They don't have to punish you for this. As long as they get the takedown request and they act on it, they've done their part. So YouTube's still kind of shit, but it's not as bad as Twitch. So what Twitch should do in a situation like this is, if they get a DMCA claim on like a 5-year-old VOD on your Twitch channel, they need to just tell you about it and delete it. That's it. What's the point in giving a streamer a strike for something they put up 5 years ago? Do you think that's going to send a message? Do you think there's anything learnable from this? That's the whole point of punishing people, by the way. The whole point of dishing out punishment is so the person you're punishing learns their lesson and knows not to do that again. If they did something egregious, you give them one of their 3 strikes. Like, oh, dude, you really fucked up now. You better not do that again, or your entire channel could be in jeopardy. But in this case, the only lesson your average Twitch streamer is going to take away from this is, well, I guess I better delete all of my content on Twitch. And maybe I'll upload it to YouTube. Maybe I'll upload it like podcast style to Spotify. Maybe I'll put it up on BitChute. I don't know. Maybe I won't be bothered to. Maybe it's just going to disappear forever now. And, that might be Twitch's plan, actually. Maybe they were just butthurt that they had to host all those VODs and they wanted to save themselves some space. And like I said, YouTube isn't as bad when it comes to this, but they're bad in other ways. The reason I deleted all my old content was because YouTube was going around giving strikes for links people had in their description boxes on the 4+ year old videos. And I just said, fuck no, I'm not risking that shit. I'm just going to delete everything. And that's the takeaway everyone else is going to have from this. They're just going to delete everything now. Because if they risk losing their entire channel over bullshit like this, they're just going to fucking nuke it all. And again, I know some of you guys may be saying, like, oh, the copyright, the DMCA, it's meant to be a punishment. It's not meant to be anything teachable. Yes and no, because the DMCA isn't really coming at you. It's coming at Twitch. And as long as Twitch takes it down within a reasonable time frame, then Twitch is legally off the hook at that time. Now, there could be other factors, like they may need to make sure that that similar content can't be uploaded again and all that good shit. They may need to do like a YouTube-style automated bot to maybe catch this stuff earlier. But for the most part, Twitch doesn't need to fuck its creators over like this to appease the mafia. They voluntarily choose to do this. They choose to make this as hard and painful on their creators as possible. And then they wonder why all their creators are leaving and going to YouTube Gaming. Because, again, YouTube's fucking horrible for this too, but it's not as bad as Twitch. Though Twitch has apologized for its handling of the situation. Yeah, too little, too late. How many lives have you ruined? You think an apology is going to fix that? Have you reinstated any of the streamers you fucked over? If you did, then, sorry for riding you so hard. You may not be as bad as I thought, but I'm not seeing it. So it's issues such as DMCAs on sound effects continue to arise, along with other reported problems, such as a growing list of streamers reporting either facing platform bans for years-old copyright violations, or in some cases, DMCA flags on videos they've already deleted. I thought YouTube was bad when they were giving people flags and strikes on private videos. That's how they got Monkey Jones off the platform. Yeah, they got Monkey Jones by digging through his private videos to find things to give him strikes for, because all the public videos, they had nothing on him. I think they only gave him a strike on one public video, and the other 2 strikes that led to the deletion of his channel came from private videos. I thought that was bad. And then Twitch comes along and says, oh, it's not even enough for you to delete the videos. We will still give you a fucking strike on it, even after you take literally every fucking precaution you can possibly take, you've taken, and we will still fuck you up the ass. That's the message Twitch is sending to creators right now. They are not really creating a good environment for creators to want to stay there. That's for fucking sure. And on top of all this, let me reiterate, they have the option to give you the DMCA notice, but not nuke your fucking channel. They could just go through like your 6 years of content and give you like your 7 or 8 flags or whatnot, and then just warn you, hey, you may want to delete this within X amount of time or you're going to get a flag. And then maybe that's your one warning, and you just know, oh, any future content I do, if I ever violate these rules again after being given my warning, then I'm in hot water. But Twitch isn't handling it like that. They're just like, you know what? I don't care about these gamers anyway. We're all about the e-thoughts that are just watching other people's content and reacting to it. We will literally spend millions of dollars fighting in court to defend like Pokimane and her right to watch entire South Park episodes and occasionally chuckle on stream. Yeah, we will fight for that. We will buy a license from Comedy Central for Pokemon to be able to do that. But all these fucking gamers, man, fuck them. Yeah, the site may have originally been for gamers, but no one cares about them. No one cares about those basement dwelling neckbeard losers. Look at what they did to Dr. Disrespect. He was like their biggest fucking draw on the site. And they just like, we don't need you. Go away. And this same platform, like, just watch. Just watch as within the next couple of months, they're crying that they've had a massive drop in viewers, a massive drop in active streamers as they all move to YouTube. And the sad thing is, YouTube is not the answer to this. It's just it's an alternative. Not even an alternative. It's a backup plan to these people. The only way this could be fixed is if pretty much all the big streamers got together and launched their own platform. Now, a few individual streamers have tried this before. A few individuals have tried to launch their own platform and streamed there, and they've all failed. They can't get very much of their audience to follow them there. But imagine if all of the big streamers at once started a new platform. Because the problem is your average user doesn't want to be on like 20 million different platforms. They don't want that headache, especially if you have to create an account on each of them and all that shit. So if only one streamer is on that other platform, they're not going to care. I mean, all of you guys, I'm sure every single one of you, if I left YouTube right now and I didn't go to DLive or BitChute or any of these other places you may already have accounts, if I just created my own websites to continue my streams and videos, I'm sure maybe like 5 of you may follow me there. But the rest of you are like, I'm not going to go through all that effort just to follow one guy. Over here on YouTube, everyone else I watch is still here. Like, oh, good. So RGE is gone. That was like 1% of what I watched. The other 99% is still here. But if I and literally everyone else you watch on YouTube, if all of us together left and made our own alternative site, now all of a sudden you have a really big fucking reason to leave, right? Because now not only am I gone, but everyone else you watch left too. So you have no reason to stay on YouTube anymore. You have every reason to come to the new platform. If we want an alternative to YouTube or Twitch to ever crop up and actually be a legit threat, a legit competitor, this is how it has to happen. It can't just be each individual creator spinning off on their own site. Now it could be good for us in a certain way. Because, I've said before even that I'm all for going back to invite-only private communities and walling yourself away from the normies and all that. And that's fine for certain things. But if you're trying to grow an audience, to grow a platform, that's not how you do it. So for that, we would need to do what I just described. We would need to get pretty much every big content creator to leave and all together as a group join in on a new site. Anything short of that, and Twitch is probably still going to be around. YouTube's going to be around. They're not going anywhere. I don't know what YouTube's going to do, but Twitch, they seem to be completely trying to shed their game streamers. Like, nope, no, we don't want you guys here anymore. We're all about them Pokemons and Alinities now. Well, we'll see where this goes, man. But I wouldn't be surprised if all these Twitch streamers were suddenly coming back to YouTube, with a few exceptions, like the Pig Roach, of course, because he is forever demonetized on YouTube unless he can join an MCN. But other than special cases like that, yeah, expect to see a massive exodus from Twitch as all these streamers follow in Dr. Disrespect's footsteps and show up to YouTube, man. Oh man, I am so excited to tell you guys right now that finally, after about a year of build-up and shilling, we have launched Blade Devil on Indiegogo, and so far it is doing so well thanks to awesome people like you.
If you haven't backed it yet, then please check the links in the description and check out Blade Devil on Indiegogo. You will not be disappointed. Looking forward to seeing you there.